Today is Make Music Day 2021, and joining us next on the programme to speak about it and how they've been celebrating it, we've got some pupils from Penglais School's music department. We're going to be talking about Make Music Day 2021 and also about the process of moving to high school from primary school, because they've been doing some work recently to help the Year 6s with making the move and helping to calm the nerves. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us. So, tell us what the process was like, because you've been helping to answer the questions from Year 6s about what it's like coming up to high school.
Okay, well, so it was a hard process to getting used to all the one-way systems and meeting new people, but enjoyably it was quite fun and yeah.
Yeah, because actually thinking about it, you've been thrown into the deep end in learning what school's like around COVID, and I guess that's been a learning curve for everybody.
Yeah. It also has been hard because the masks, and we had to do a lot of Teams learning because obviously the situation, and that's been a bit hard because of internet problems and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I can totally imagine. So what sort of things did the Year 6s want to know? What were they worried about?
Well, some of them they asked questions like how bad is detention and stuff, and what's your favourite things to do and your favourite hobbies, lessons.
Okay, brilliant. So it was helpful to them, was it, being able to speak to you and hear your experiences?
Yeah, it was, because I think they worry that because it's COVID, and we all worry a bit about getting lost and not making new friends and stuff like that. But when you get there, it's you just have to live in the moment and not worry about the future and the past and stuff like that.
I think it's great that you've been able to do that and sort of give them the platform to sort of help them feel less nervous about starting school, because it is different. And as you've mentioned, it's really different having to go into it during COVID. I can't imagine how different and challenging that must be. So we'll go to Owen now and ask about some of the things, because I believe that all of you are sort of involved in music outside of school. So what sort of things do you get up to musically, and how has the music department at Penglais been able to help you in that?
I've been very lucky to be able to record stuff. Of course, I've been recording with Hacker over the lockdown, so I could develop. The school have also helped me with the Instead mod, and I've had so much Zoom lessons on my singing online.
That's fantastic, and you know the experience of being in such a lively music department at a great school, that sort of is able to help you develop in that.
Yes, helped me develop lots, because Mr. Bud's my music teacher and I get him only once every 2 weeks. So I try to take in many stuff that he says in the music lessons.
So also around the day, I think we've also got Reese, who is joining us, and he was part of the Year 12 house band, who were part of that transition day. So how was that?
Well, it was really great. I moved to Penglais over the summer, and that's when I started going here. And so I've not had a chance to perform live with my peers before, and so it was really great to be able to work together as musicians a bit and try and work the songs out, and then be able to play them live for a group of people, even if it was over Teams.
It must be so strange doing a live performance over Teams.
Yeah, because usually you can look at the audience and sort of gauge how it's going, but because of the quality of the cameras and the internet, we couldn't quite tell what was going down well and what wasn't until at the end. So you just sort of had to put your all in as though you were performing for a room full of people, even though you're really just performing for a camera.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how was it to be part of transition gigs in helping Year 6s come up to high school? How do you sort of prepare for that, and how did that benefit them to see your performance?
I think because at Year 12, or we're moving into Year 13 now, you should sort of be at the top of your game as a musician. You should be able to play well together, and I think it's good for the for the year sixes to be able to see that and maybe see an instrument that they've not seen before that they might want to learn, or maybe just see us like messing around on stage and having a good time, and maybe hopefully inspire some sort of want to perform.
Fantastic. Tell us a bit, Rhys, about your music, because you've been busy personally making stuff.
Yeah, I've been in and out of recording studios and all that sort of thing for the last year. Anytime I can, outside of lockdowns, anytime that me and my team are able to get together and record stuff. We've been working on. We've got a single that's just out. That's called Hailstones. That's on Spotify and everything. And we've got another batch of songs coming out on Friday, an EP. And so it's all go at the moment. I've just come off a video shoot last weekend.
Wow, fantastic. So how can people find out about your music if they want to find it and have a listen?
Well, you can search Rhys Evan on Spotify or on YouTube or anything, and you'll be able to find my work there. And I hope you enjoy it. You do.
Fantastic, thank you. Right, let's talk about Make Music Day, because it is Make Music Day 2021 today, and at Penglais you're celebrating a bit. So tell us what's involved.
Can I dive in at this point? Is that all right?
Yeah. This is the voice of Phil, Mr. Bud, the teacher.
So today is Make Music Day, which is a thing which is happening all over the UK. It happens every year on the 21st of June. It's essentially a celebration of all things live music. So there are online gigs going on up and down the country. Obviously this year it's very, very different. Usually they do things called gigs on your doorstep, where people go and perform out in the street and things like that, and gigs around different parts of school. Clearly we can't do that at the moment, but we're doing a series of online concerts instead. There's going to be one of those going up on our YouTube channel and Facebook page later today. It's called an outdoor gig. We set some of our people to the challenge of recording outside. We did that last week in the concert. We're going up online later today, with people singing and performing outside, not just around school, but also around the local community as well. Features a guitarist playing on Borth Beach in the concert, which is quite exciting, all sorts of things like that. That'll be going up later today. We've also got a snippet of the Year 12 house band. We recorded them live, and they'll be going up on our YouTube channel later on today as well. I should say as well that all of our lessons today are focused on Make Music Day as well. We're doing as much live music in the school as we can. This year there is an anthem for Make Music Day, which is the song Stand By Me. So all of our students are learning that today in our different classes.
Fantastic! I always think it's great to hear from you up at Penglais, because it's always so busy. You've always got something going on, and these online concerts have been really impressive. So really interesting to hear what's been going on around Make Music Day, and I think we're going to get a chance, if we're lucky, to hear the anthem "Stand By Me" performed a little bit later on. So Phil, just to tell us briefly how people can see the online concerts later on. So where do they have to go?
So if you go to either Facebook or YouTube and search for Penglais Music or Penglais Music, you will find us there. We've got the concerts today for Make Music Day. We're also getting ready for something called the Penglais Proms as well, which is happening in the back end of June through to early July. That's a series of online concerts which are based on the Proms concerts in London at the Royal Albert Hall, pioneered by Sir Henry Wood. We're doing our own Penglais version of those. We did it last year and really enjoyed it, so this year we are doing it again, which will be good fun.
Brilliant stuff. Right, shall we hear some live music? Do you think it's time?
We can certainly do that. Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. When the night is come and the land is dark and the moonlight is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just so long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me, oh, stand stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look on should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just so long as you stand by me. Darling, stand by me, oh, stand by me. Stand by me.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much for that. That was the anthem for Make Music Day 2021, performed by Mr. Bud and Rhys on vocals. Fantastic. Thank you both. Thank you very much, and thank you everybody for coming on the programme today and speaking to us.
Thank you.